SpaceX and why I'm all in. Now over $1.1 million and all in once again on margin with increasingly insane forward PE and Bitcoin and crypto crashing into the moon. So why am I all in? Why am I happy to pay insane valuations, future valuations, future PE? We have got a special for you this morning, broken down from last night's earnings. We had a record-breaking night last night, 8,500 people tuned in. Many new people tuned in and then became Discordians and newsies on our external services outside of YouTube. It was an amazing night, a record-breaking night on Discord last night with nearly 1,000 now pro investors. Many whales are joining us on Discord as we do our trades off-air away from prying eyes and those very important front-running positions when you do your limit orders. We don't set it up on the show unless we have to. We do it behind closed doors. We're putting together the best SpaceX and other stocks teams in the world here on Discord. So why am I all in with SpaceX this morning? Why have I gone all in again? I made some money last night. I made quite a bit of money. We told you it would pop and it did. We gave the exact number it would pop. And it did. We told you it would drop. I was shouting and screaming at the screen saying, take profit. It's about to drop. And it did. And when it dropped, I did my analysis. And this morning, I waited a little bit more and I waited for the go signal. What is the go signal? I told you last night on Discord, look between 2 and 3 a.m. for an institution and bank rotation. I shared it on my Discord and my YouTube Electrum, and we got it. At 3 a.m. this morning, you saw the drop on SpaceX. I bought. I waited a few more minutes, and I bought. And this morning, I wake up to find out more institutions are buying. In fact, another one this morning, Fisher, has been buying at a higher price than me. Banks, institutions are buying. Well, retail says it's too expensive. And at the same time, they say crypto is cheap, which doesn't produce anything. Think about the insanity of that. You got to be a visionary. Future stocks are expensive. They can be insanely expensive. Look what's happened now to Palantir, which is known for being insanely expensive. And look where we are again today. SpaceX is one for the future. You can't look at it the way you'd look at anything else because it's new. It's just had its very first earnings call. Its forward PE before last night was 1,000. 1,000 times earnings. The S&P is around about 28. Think of that. And that's expensive right now. 1,000 times earnings. I'm going to explain to you what it is this morning and where it will be in 2 days from now, and I mean in 2 days from now, and what that really means. All that is coming up in today's show. A SpaceX special. Why I'm all in with SpaceX. Why I've traded again this morning. Why I've got a bigger position than ever. I've got more cash available than ever, and I'm going to win again. So tap the like button. Settle down with a cup of tea. You can take a couple of minutes to go to the shop, martynlucasshop.com, get yourself a mug. You can even get yourself a t-shirt which says it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. All sizes, all colours, ladies as well. martynlucasshop.com. Everybody else watching now, you can go and do that. Everybody else watching later, you can skip through to the meat and bones of the event. Just going to give you time now to put the kettle on, get yourself a t-shirt and a mug, and I'll see you right back after this. In the meantime, get ready for a SpaceX explosion. Tomorrow, it gets even more exciting. What happens tomorrow? Well, we're going to discuss that as well. See you back right after this. Here we go.
Hayseed 69 gifted Party Blowers X 500 jewels. Party Blowers.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. We're talking SpaceX. We have a SpaceX special for you this morning. My own thoughts, Sensei's thoughts directly from Sensei News, what we learned from last night, and the insane valuations, but why I'm still buying, and why I'm buying more, and why I'm buying a lot more. It's kind of crazy, really. A lot of people today on social media with no understanding of how the stock market works whatsoever, I've been doing this since I was 17 with Barclays Bank, are saying all over the place that the valuations are insane and we shouldn't be buying this because it can only go down and everyone's going to lose their money. And while they tell you at the same time, you should load up on crypto, which doesn't produce any money whatsoever. And I'm also bullish on crypto, by the way. I've made a lot of money from Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, and Ethereum. However, there's lots more paid influencers in crypto than any other thing. There's none in SpaceX. Elon Musk is not going around paying anyone to tell anyone to buy SpaceX. Very much like the S&P 500. People say, that's for old men, that's boring, that's rubbish, buy some crypto. Crypto is undervalued and it's cheap even though it doesn't earn anything, but SpaceX is expensive even though it does. Let me explain to you why I've gone all in. We've got a deep dive from our newsletter, and let me give you the valuations and what they really mean. So, last night, before the earnings, we had a 1,000 times earnings best guess estimate. Couldn't tell really because there wasn't a publicly traded accounts. Now there are, and within 2 days we'll have a much deeper understanding of the company. But going into last night, we were around about the 1,000 times earnings, give or shout. All right, very expensive. Now, if you just tuned in, please do tap the like button and consider subscribing. We've got 250 people watching. If we can get 100 likes, it will suggest it out to YouTube, which would be great. More people can listen to the show and have an opinion on what I'm about to share with you. So 1,000 times earnings. So what is it today? Well, we have to wait 2 days for analysts, mainstream analysts, to give their models. Well, my estimation from what we could see over the next 24, 48 hours will be somewhere in the region of 800 times. A massive drop from 1,000, but still incredibly expensive. I am not going to tell you that this is cheap. Now, let's understand what that really means. The most important thing is not the drop in price, it's the improvement on guidance and earnings. Everyone's focusing on price. Everyone's going, when it drops 5%, I'm going to buy some more. When it drops 10%, I'm going to buy some more. When it drops 50%, I'm going to load up the truck. Well, they won't, because they'll always say it's going to go lower. But what do those numbers actually mean? Well, I'm going to tell you what those numbers actually mean. And what's really important is the growth of the company, not the price discount on the ticker. I often talk about price is what you pay and value is what you get. I am buying the future price. I am buying the future business, not the ticker price. I couldn't care less what you are trading it at today. Makes no difference to me. I'm not bothered. What I'm focusing on is the value of the business. So let me explain to you what it means in price change to forward PE. Because everyone's looking at the price and the ticker price. And if it goes 5% down, 10% down, I'm going to buy this. I couldn't care less. I bought last night when banks and institutions bought. I told you on Discord last night between 2 and 3 o'clock, and it was at 3 o'clock exactly, the price dropped. Literally, that line there on the screen, you can see it right there. There it is, 3 o'clock, bang, bang. I predicted it. I told you. Why did I know? How did I know? Because I speak to the people that move the market. I've got friends everywhere. I've spent 40 years as the world piano man building relationships. It's what this game is about. People. And if you know the right people, you always win. I've been beating the market now for 3 and 4 years in a row, never lost on a trade, and I'm winning. Okay? I'm down right now. Do I care that I'm down? No. Do I like being down? Not particularly, but I like the stock being down because I can actually buy it. So, from 1,000 times earnings last night to what I predict, and it's a prediction in 2 days' time when it's been modeled by the top analysts, I've already modeled it and I can put it at 850. But I think we're going to get 800 over the next 2 days. See if I'm right. It'll be readily available, a forward PE. Now, 800 is still insane. However, every new very high risk asset stock like this is going to be. Think about it, folks. I turn around to you and say today, I'm selling my business to you. You have seen me grow over 5 years. You've seen me go from no subscribers to 116,000, not just one successful monetized channel, but 4. Also, a fully successful Discord business, a fully successful shop, a fully successful Facebook and Instagram business. All monetized, all profitable, all growing exponentially. So you'd say, I'd buy into this business. All right, so I decide I'm going to expand big time. I'm really small right now. You know the size of me. You know what I earn. I earn about $125,000, $130,000 a year, $1,000 on YouTube, and the shop really hasn't got that sort of income yet. But you get what I mean, right? I turn around to you and say, I'm going to borrow $10 million. I'm going to fund my business. I'm going to sell shares. I'm going to raise capital. All right? The initial growth, the initial price earnings will be astronomical because I'm investing in the business. I've just borrowed $1 million to invest. And that is what we learned last night. SpaceX's revenue is growing exponentially, way above Wall Street targets. But they're spending more money because they're investing in the business. As I would if I launched my business tomorrow as a publicly traded company and I raised money by going public or borrowing money, my PE would be thousands of times earnings where I am today. But then I would grow into that valuation. It's very typical at the beginning of a valuation. The very people that are calling it expensive are the same people going, it's cheap to buy Bitcoin when it doesn't actually make you any money. And don't get me wrong, I'm bullish. I've made money. I've owned and traded crypto over and over again. However, they will say that's cheap when it never makes any money. This does. It's just simply investing in its future growth. So they focus on price and they say, okay, 1,000 times earnings. That was generally publicly accepted. Now I think 800 will be genuinely publicly accepted within 2 days. And then you'll see how the market will bounce on it because it's going to be a massive improvement. We haven't got that data yet. That's what comes in a couple of days' time. So I think we're going to get 800. Now, what does that mean in relationship to the price going down? Because everyone's going, when it comes down, I'll buy it. It'll be better value. It won't. What matters is the growth of the business, the very thing you don't even care about or focus on. You're focusing on the price coming down. 10%, 20%, 50%. I'm not. I couldn't care less. As long as I get cheaper, as long as I get it for a better price, I'm happy. But really, I don't care about the price. I focus on the valuation. All right? So what is the price relation to the PE? Well, let me give it to you. 800 is where I value it now. With what we learned last night, if we get a 5% drop, right, from here, 5% from here, You're going to rush out and go, God, it's gone down another 5%. I'm buying it. What does that mean? Well, 800 becomes 760. Is it cheap yet? No. When does it become cheap? Same price as the S&P? Of course not. How can it ever be the same price as an established index? It's a future price, and the future is tomorrow. And when I say tomorrow, this year, it's growing that fast, okay? So 5% would be 760. What about a 10% drop? That's quite nice. 720. So when does this get cheap then? 20% drop, 640 times earnings. What about a 30% drop? We're all going to buy it at 30% drop, surely. 560 times earnings. Okay, I'm going all in at 50% drop because that would be ridiculous. That would be $55 a share. No one on earth other than a few homegrown idiots on social media have predicted $50. So let's go 50% from here. $55. All right? 400 times earnings. So in other words, if you want to buy it for a fair PE forward ratio, expect it to drop 95%. All right? You want it for 95%? Around about the price Google paid for it. Around about $1? Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Guess what? It ain't going to happen. So what you are focusing on is the wrong thing. You're focusing on price. I'm focusing on growth, business, and valuation. What is important is the actual growth of the business. So now I've told you the forward PE based upon the price. That's what you're focused on. That's what social media is focused on. Banks, institutions are not. They are focused on the business. Now let me tell you what happens if we grow the business. If we actually grow the business by 10%. And we're not growing it by 10%, we are doubling. If we grow it by 10%, we drop from 800 to 600 times earnings, 10%. So need I say any more? If we get exponential growth, and last night we did, and it continues, PE will drop dramatically. And when it does, it's too late to buy it. At that point, we'll be 250, 300, 350, 400. You'll be chasing the stock. And everyone who's telling you now it's too expensive will be chasing the stock. I won't. I will be in with millions, literally millions. I've now got over $1.1 million of my own money invested in SpaceX. I bought when I saw the banks and institutions this morning do it. I waited a little bit longer. I told you all about it. I shared with you my trades. I told you what I was buying, and I bought. So now what I'm going to do is share with you how I shared the news, because people often say, oh, I don't know, did he really share? Did he really buy? What goes on? They say all kind of stuff. The same people that say it's insane price valuation, that can't count. So here you go. This was on YouTube Electrum. I can't show you Discord because I will reveal to you people's identities, and we don't want to do that. We have lots of whales inside our Discord now. And we're about to hit 1,000 pro investors. That could happen today. We're very close now. Look, 3 hours ago, it's actually 4 hours ago, it was at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, it happened. The drop right on cue. I told you exactly what would happen, and I backed it up. 3 a.m. as predicted in Discord yesterday. And 181 people were in a Discord event last night, and they will all tell you that I told you what was going to happen at exactly the right time. And if that is true, everybody in the chat now, if I'm telling the truth, if you are a Discordian or a YouTube member, have I said repeatedly what days, what times these things would happen? And have I shared all my trades with you? And have I beaten the market for 3 and 4 years in a row? And everything I say here is true. If every single one of those statements is true, say yes in the chat for the world to see. If I've lied about any one of those, say no, you're a liar. Say it right now. You can say it. I will not ban you. I will not block you. I will not delete it. I will not edit it. Do it right now. Okay, so here was the trade. I told you, members only. If you click on this, look, it says visible by Platinum, Sponsor, Gold, and Electrum members. Electrum and up all got that information. That was shared last night. There it is. I told you I'm buying 3 a.m. Literally pointed at it and told you literally what's happening, when it's happening, who's doing it, who's buying. Now, one of my favorite financial advisors, Fisher, they announced last night they started to buy SpaceX. They paid a lot more than me, and they're buying more now. Banks, the number one banks across America, they're all buying. Kathy Wood bought at 135, 145. She's buying more. Retail are going, we know better. We know the valuation is insane. We know better. Carry on. The same retail will be the same retail influencers buying at 300 and 400, and I'll be selling it to them. I guarantee you that. You can take that to the bank. So there it is, as big and as bold, as brass as I can possibly make it. 3 a.m. Well, sat on the toilet, literally sat on the, I'm not actually joking. This was at 3 a.m., sat on the toilet, writing with my finger on the, I had washed my hands, don't worry. 3 a.m., bang, there it is. And I did what I say, and I say what I do. So there it is. Okay, so now what comes next? What comes next? Well, what comes next?
I can't believe this.
Oh, we got more members being donated by 1970 Buckley. 1970 Buckley is just behind Rob as our top whale, top gifter. She's a lady though. She likes to be called a flipper. She likes to be called a dolphin. And I do believe that 1970 Buckley just bought herself a pink ladies.
I can't believe
a pink
this.
ladies. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it t-shirt. MartynLucasShop.com if you want to get yourself a t-shirt, hoodie, or a mug with this month's catchphrase. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. And you can buy them now with no names. The hoodies are available, and the mugs and the t-shirts will become available later on today with no names.
This.
More members coming in courtesy of 1970 Buckley. So stop focusing on price. Focus on future valuation. And the future is literally this year. Okay. We also gave you the exact price it would sell. I was screaming at the screen, telling you
I can't believe this.
it would sell. And it did. Exactly within the pennies of the price. So banks are buying, institutions are buying, I'm buying, I'm all in. I'm not telling you what to do. This is not financial advice. I don't care whether you buy, sell. It doesn't matter to me if every one of you sells today. Because the real money, the big money, is buying. And they're going nowhere. And neither am I. So now I'm going to give you even more deep dive stuff. So tap the like button and consider subscribing to it. Because we're now going to go much, much deeper. We're going to go deep, deep, deep undercover now with SpaceX. So, and I'm also going to ring the bell with you. So let's get straight into SpaceX right now. Let me change my screen. I'm going to bring up a different screen. There's SpaceX on the screen. There's my deep dive. I'm going to go over to this screen here, and we're going to go deep, deep, deep undercover with SpaceX. Here is our deep dive this morning. You ready? Let's get straight into it. So if you all tap the like button, by now, hopefully you have, yes, 114 people. Terrific, marvelous. And if you all click subscribe, would you like to join us? Now, if you'd like to join us, we are this weekend taking on staff, hiring more people to provide that one-on-one service for you on our Discord and our newsletter, Trading Indicators services. We said we would never get too big, because if we got too big, we wouldn't be able to provide the one-on-one service, the personal service, and at that point we would turn it off, because we're not here to make money from our services. I make money from investing. It's why I literally do it on purpose, to poke fun at all those people who rip people off, who don't make money, who don't actually make money investing. They make money out of their services. I've had the best practices for 5 years now for on YouTube, never increased our prices. Everyone who buys today gets a price fixed, never pays anymore, and it's already the minimum price that it can possibly be, and including inflation. And I shared on my social media recently that YouTube suggested I triple my prices. I shared it on the screen with you, and we didn't. We have the best practices award from YouTube. Frankie has just gifted 10 memberships. We've got a new whale joining the ranks. We've got number one with Rob. He's our biggest whale so far. And he just took the spot away from 1970 Buckley, who was our top whale supporter for over a year. And she's only just in second place. Then we have Vince Bango. And over the last few days, I've noticed that Frankie is also donating and supporting members. What happens is when you get gifted a membership, it gets paid for by a viewer, not me. One of our viewers is supporting you and giving you the opportunity to get a membership. And what you can now do is it essentially gives you a 30% discount off Electrum. So if you go onto the YouTube homepage now of where we are, of this channel, go to memberships, don't let it lapse, don't do nothing, upgrade it, you're getting 30% our most popular membership. And you can get all of my trades 24/7, like I just showed you on the screen. You will know at 3 a.m. when I get information directly from banks, institutions, and everybody, I will tell you what I'm doing at 3 a.m. You can get that now for 30% off, and it's already a third of the price, no, half the price that YouTube recommended we charge. And we've never increased it, and it will never go up ever. It's already the minimum. So thank you very much, Frankie Lariba, for donating. I think you've just done 10 memberships. Absolutely incredible. This is a gift to you, not me. It supports the channel, but it supports the members more, the viewers more. Don't just sit there and do nothing. Take advantage of your members' perks. You can now see all the CEO interviews, members-only events. You can order stock reviews. You can order your own earnings calls as a member. Many, many perks you get as a member. So thank you to all of our top whales and gifters who are doing that. Okay, so let's go deep dive now on SpaceX. Has everyone tapped the like button? Has everyone clicked subscribe? We got 20 minutes before the bell. Of course, we're going to ring the bell together. And pinned to the top of the chat, right at the top, is our Discord, which is only a couple of bucks. Never goes up in price, one-on-one support, no AI, live trades 24 hours a day, 2-stage events a day, every trade, all pro investors, top whales, all in there, a secure space. We have no advertisement, no commercials, no sponsors, no AI, no bots, no trolls, none of it. And there is it right there. And you can also get the newsletter as well inside our Discord at 40% off. It's our best way of you getting the newsletter. And then you can discuss it and share it with all of the pro investors inside Discord. And I will onboard you at the end of this show, live on the show. So let me go straight into our deep dive this morning with SpaceX. We beat on everything that matters. The stock fell anyway. The stock fell because people dumped. The business is a success. The price isn't. So I buy. Thank you very much for dumping it. Thank you very much for selling it. I will continue to buy when it gets less and less expensive. SpaceX reported its first set of public numbers last night. Revenue beat by almost $1 billion. Fantastic. Couldn't be better. The loss came in at a third of what the market feared. Absolutely fantastic. And the AI division made money for the first time in its life. Oh, we got a special message here. Let's read this out from Frankie, our big whale.
At Frankie Laraba 1780 tipped $5 through Super Chat. Just a small token of appreciation and our way of giving back to the community. Thank you for all you do. Blessings.
Hey, thank you, Frankie, thank you very much indeed. Without the members, we wouldn't do this. We don't make money from going live. I make money from investing, and I share my journey for everybody on YouTube. Anyone can watch for free, and because of you, they can now get all the trades I do. They can get many, many perks. So thank you for joining the ranks. There's 4 now, top whales. You are, I've noticed in the last few days, you're coming up there. Now, we've got a handful of names left now, folks. If you want your name on next month's T-shirt, September T-shirt with the catchphrase, it's a $5 super chat. You can sponsor a business. You could put your name on there. Whatever you want on the back of the T-shirt, do a $5 super chat, put your name that you want on the back of the T-shirt. There's just a few left now, and you can get it. There's only 72 names that go on the back of the T-shirt. All right, that is the new one that will come out in September. It'll also be on a mug. It'll also be on a hoodie. Great way to promote a charity or a business or a friend or a loved one. If you want to buy someone a present, they can get their name on the back of the T-shirt, which comes out in September. And you get your $5 back. You get a coupon code where you get your $5 back. So you get your name on it for free, and then you can buy the T-shirt, the mug, the hoodie, or what have you. We've now got all colors, ladies' sizes, in everything now. So there you go. It's first come, first served. There are only a few left. So the money was going on the AI division. The AI division made money for the first time in its life. The stock touched 131 as the release landed and traded near 111 in pre-market this morning. This is the breakdown of why and of the larger event that arrives on Thursday. So what landed? Revenue came in at 7.81 billion, up 92% on the same quarter last year. Consensus sat between 6.7 billion and 7 billion. So the beat was close to 900 million against the midpoint. This is fantastic. The net loss was 541 million. The market had been braced for something near 1.9 billion. Adjusted EBITDA reached 3.5, up 191%. This is great. Why are we not up today? Because retail decided it's too expensive. Carry on. Banks, institutions, me, we're buying it. Thank you very much. We don't mind 1,000 times earnings coming down now to 800. And as I said before, if we get increases like this continually on growth, not price, that PE will come down very, very quick. Forget the price. The price isn't going to matter, because when we go and we get our next quarter and the next one after that, we'll be at $250 and everybody will be chasing it. And I'll be up and I'll be in with millions at that point. So the net loss, we talked about that already. Underneath the headline, 3 engines. I always talk about the engine. You've got to have an engine to buy the stock market. The stock market is not a casino. Starlink grew revenue 66% and reached 12 million subscribers, double a year ago. And folks, this is just the beginning. It's going to exponentially grow. The 1.7 million added in the quarter was the best 3 months the service has ever had, and revenue per user held steady at $66. The AI division grew revenue. Now, this is a first. This is the thing that social media influencers, who are bloody idiots, said was awful. The AI division grew revenue 247%. Let me just say that again. For anyone who thinks this is expensive now, the AI division grew 247%. Hello? To 2.56 billion, and for the first time turned profitable at the EBITDA line. Now, remember what that means. How many businesses can you name that are profitable on AI? Well, SpaceX's, all right? Anyway, until this quarter, AI was where their cash went to die, where it went to disappear. But everyone sold it. The rocket business grew 29%, but still loses money because everything it earns is redirected into Starship, and so it should, and so it must. It's the right leadership. It's the right thing to do. The company finished the quarter with 100 billion of cash and 47.5 billion backlog. What the call added. 3 things emerged that were not in the release. They gave forward numbers for the first time in the company's history, but yet you sold. Management expects to reach 100 billion of annualized revenue by December. This is not years away. This is next week in financial terms, next flipping week. Do you know what, folks? I cannot wait until tomorrow with the unlocks, and I hope it dumps, and it will, probably. But I don't think many people are going to sell, but some will. But the expectation they will, it will go down, and I'll buy it, and I'll be all in again. I can't get any more. I can't earn enough. I can't work hard enough to buy enough shares of SpaceX. All right? The business is currently running at roughly 31 billion annualized. So that implies revenue roughly triples inside 6 months. Let me say that again in case anybody is still not getting this. Triple in 6 months. Revenue to triple in 6 flipping months. Have I explained that clearly, based upon the facts and the numbers presented to us as clear as we could possibly make them? Anyway, Elon Musk went further, describing the figure as what they would reach if we basically did nothing. What? Hey, triple if we just carry on as we are. If we do nothing, it triples. Okay. So this sounds quite good to me. Well, it also sounds good to the big banks of America. It sounds big to all hedge funds. It sounds good to Cathie Wood. It sounds good to me. Well, who's selling it then? Who are the people selling it? Homegrown influencers sat on their bloody phones, larking around on social media, telling everybody it's rubbish, shorting the stock. The same people that told me 4 or 5 years ago I would never make a success out of YouTube. Well, guess what? I have 4 YouTube channels, a successful Instagram, a successful Facebook, a successful shop, a successful newsletter, a team we're expanding, and a successful Discord. And you all said I would go nowhere. And I started with $5,000, and apparently I was going to get margin called over and over again. Now I've got 1.1 million invested. Yep. Carry on with your predictions. So, triple in the next 6 months if they do nothing. The Google question was answered. This had been the single largest open risk going into the print. It wasn't a risk. We told you it wasn't a risk, but everyone priced it as a risk. Everybody said it was a risk. Oh, hang on a minute. How much did Google pay? Well, we told them. We told you. Exactly. Between 78 and 80 cents, Google paid. And everybody went, well, if they paid 78, 80 cents, they're going to dump it. Because I would. Well, you are not Google. You don't think like Google. You get your information from your mate down the pub who can barely afford to buy you a pint. Because he's making predictions on nothing. He's not even invested in SpaceX. Google did. They bought it when it was an empty tin can that Elon Musk kept blowing up, going nowhere. They didn't buy it to make 10% profit. They didn't buy 98 cents to go $9.80.
Legendary Sharif gifted Uncle Alert
Oh, we got an Uncle Alert.
Fuels. Uncle Alert.
Woohoo! Thank you. It's not one of our magic ones today, I'm afraid. They, and that always helps the channel, promotes it, goes out to more people. Thank you so much indeed for helping the community. Appreciate it. They didn't buy it thinking, well, if it goes to $9.80, we've 10x the market. We can sell, we can make some money, because let's be honest, we need some money. Google don't think like that. Google doesn't think like retail. It doesn't think, let me buy this so I can make some money to pay the rent and buy a new phone and a new pair of trainers, sneakers, we call it in America. Google buy it so they control the direction of the sector, so they can manipulate it. They don't need the money. They don't do it to just make a bit of money. They do it to control the market. To control the market gives them power to manipulate and grow their business. That's how business reacts. Business doesn't buy stuff. Business has experiences. Rich people look for experiences, not the latest iPhone. They own the business and get the iPhone for free. Poor people earn money to buy a new iPhone. Rich people buy assets to own the business, to control it, to get a free one. And you all said, well, Google are going to sell. Yes, they will. They're not. And they're not going to sell either. But everybody said they would. The Google question was answered. This has been the largest open risk going into the print. Management confirmed. The Google and Anthropic compute agreements are signed and begin ramping this quarter or in October. Does that sound like Google are getting out of the stock? Hello? No, it doesn't. They're getting in even more. Hang on a minute. Google are buying. Everyone's buying. Why am I selling? Why am I short in the market? I've no bloody idea, actually, because most people are stupid. Most people look at the price. They go, 1,000 times earnings. I'm not paying that. No, I'm right with you. I'm a value investor. I get it. I'm right with you. Don't overpay for an asset. But you can't overpay for a brand new one that's just come out the gate on its first earnings. It's bloody impossible. You can't get it cheap because it doesn't work that way. Now, in years to come, when people take profit and it goes to $500 and it pulls back to $200, then you'll go, it's cheap. So let me make a prediction. In 5 years, when it's back at 200 from 500 or 1,000, you'll go, it's cheap, and I'm buying it now. I will be a multi-millionaire going, I don't really care. I don't really care whether you buy it, whether you sell it. I'm not bothered. I'll be like Warren Buffett, who bought Coca-Cola. I won't care. And you can record this, clip this, save this, and play it back in 5 years' time and see if I'm right. You know what? I will be right. I'm absolutely going to be right because I look at the business, not the price or the forward PE on day one. Anyone who does that is absolutely bloody stupid. And that is how it is. Take that to the bank. So Google aren't getting out either. In fact, they're getting more in bed with SpaceX. And the internal $1 trillion revenue target moved forward a year. Hello? No guidance. Hang on. We've moved up the profit ahead of schedule. I thought rockets were all delayed and behind schedule. I'm confused. What's going on? We've got internal $1 trillion revenue target move forward a year. Hang on a minute. This is ridiculous. Why am I not buying this? I don't know, right? Anyway, from 2031 to 2030, with Musk adding that 2029 is not impossible. Now, people are going to say, and they're going to shout at the screen, yeah, but Elon Musk always exaggerates. Yeah, he does. He gets overexcited, a bit like me. Yes, I'm exaggerating. I'm going, we're going to be a billion channel. We will be. Am I exaggerating? Well, yes, but no, because I believe I can do it. I believe next year will be 1 million. Is it an exaggeration? Everybody on the planet, well, actually, that's not true. All my members believe it. My Discordians believe it. But trolls who don't watch the channel, don't understand it, lose money, sit around doing nothing, they say it's stupid and impossible. I don't think it's impossible. But is it an exaggeration? Well, of course it is. Of course it bloody is. I mean, 1 billion, no one's done it. No one on the planet has done it, right? So why do I say I can do it? Because I work harder than anyone else. That's why. And I keep growing. That's why. And I believe we've got something unique. And I believe I can do it. But is it a big claim? Yes. Elon Musk is the same. However, has he delivered? Do we have Tesla? Do we have self-driving cars? Do we have robo-taxis? Do we have robots? Are they all out fully the way we want them to be? Well, no, things aren't perfect. But are they moving very quickly in that direction? Yeah. Do we have rockets going up? Are they reusable? Are we catching the boosters? Yeah. Are we about to catch the rocket? Yeah. On the next flight, he even said last night, on the next flight, we're going to catch Starship. That is our goal. So yes, maybe he does exaggerate a bit. Maybe he does push it a little bit. But he gets there. He delivers. Bet against him if you want while sat on the toilet. That's up to you, but I'm not. Anyway, that's all there is to that. The number that broke it. Well, we can pick this up in a minute because we're about to ring the bell and then we'll have part 2 of why I'm all in with all my margin and waiting to buy some more. I can't wait till tomorrow. Sell it. Everyone short it. Everybody here. This is financial advice. Go out and dump the stock. Please do it. Please do it. Short it. Sell it. Because I know banks are lining up to buy it. So you do it. You do it. Because I can't wait to buy some more tomorrow. Anyway, we've got 30 seconds to go. Here we go. Let's see it. Let's have it. Let's come over here. Let's ring the bloody bell. Have a quick sip of tea. Cheers, everybody. MartynLucasShop.com. Mugs, t-shirt, hats, signed. Beautiful. We've got a new t-shirt out. It says, it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Ain't that the bloody truth? Right, here we go. Rock and roll time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The bell has gone and we are off to the races. Let's go through our portfolio and we're very red this morning. Am I worried? No, I'm not. Here's my portfolio. Down $71,000 in a day. That's more than most people earn in a year. 71 grand in a day. Martyn, you are mental, mate. You are getting margin called. You are mental. No one loses that sort of money in the day. They do. Elon Musk does. Warren Buffett does. They lose billions in a day. Don't worry about it. It's fine. The S&P is going up. We are up today 0.64. Buy the S&P if you want to. Virgin Galactic down 1.19. SpaceX is now $110. It's now down 12%. Today, 12% today. But what comes tomorrow? We shall see. I don't think everyone's going to sell. Palantir is up. They are teaming up with SpaceX. They're going up today, $164. Gold is up. Why would you buy that? I don't know the answer to that question. Amazon is up today at 1.36. Look for Nvidia in a minute. That's where the fun starts. Apple is down today, 0.41. Enphase Energy touched $40. It's my stock to go to $100. Coca-Cola, I told you the target was 90. That's when it rotated with banks, institutions to buy SpaceX. I was right. Gave you the days, gave you the times. Told you I'm out, I'm done. I'll buy it back at 80. And there it is. The piggy bank is being raided this morning to buy SpaceX. J&J is going up. Chevron Oil is pretty much flat today. Tesla going down. Tesla could go down to $80. There'll be a merger next year. McDonald's is up today. Alphabet, Google up 0.59. They seem to be doing all right today. They're up. They own SpaceX. They're not too upset about it. Microsoft up. Are you ready? Here comes Nvidia. Are you ready? Nvidia comes next. Are they up or down today? Big partnership with SpaceX. Meta is up. And Nvidia. Yes, Nvidia is up today 3%. 3% on the back of SpaceX. We love it, love it, love it. If Nvidia do well, SpaceX will also do well. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Walmart is flat today. Don't buy it until it goes to 100. Tilray Brands, gamble stock, worth zero. Zero. No deal done here at all. Everyone keeps going, Trump has done a deal. No, he hasn't. There is no deal. Zero. Robinhood down. Vertical Aerospace up 0.65. Archer down 1. Taiwan Semiconductor up 0.9. Crypto down. Hang on a minute. Crypto has gone down. What comes next? People will sell their crypto to buy SpaceX because it actually makes money and it's going to have higher returns than Bitcoin. Why would you want to buy Bitcoin now when you can buy SpaceX? SpaceX own Bitcoin as well, by the way. XRP going down. Told you we sold it at 113 and we told you it'd go to 80 cents and it more than likely will. Even more likely now because it's a drain for SpaceX. Ethereum is also down. So there's our rundown this morning. We got a nice little dip this morning, down nearly 100 grand in a day. Oh my giddy aunt, what's it all about? How is Martyn going to survive this? Well, if I get a margin call, you'll see me get margin called right in front of you, live on the show. How far away from a margin call are we? Because it's getting closer. Yes, it is. We got to 31% was our lowest buffer. That, remember, 0 is margin call. 31% was our lowest. That's our highest risk so far. Let me share with you on the screen. Now, remember last night I trimmed, I sold 84 grand down today, 85 grand down today. It's a lot of money, isn't it? Yes, it is. A heck of a lot of money. That's nearly my entire year's salary down in one day. Ouch. That's not very nice. Am I worried? No. Am I concerned? Well, no, not really. I'm not concerned about it. I'm aware of it, but I'm buying into it. Last night, I sold some top lots to free up capital to buy this dip today. I sold for a profit last night. I reduced my average by $1, and I've now bought back on. So I'm in a better position than last night. So let me see where my margin risk is now. It was 31%. Shall we have a look? So it was 31% buffer. It could be worse now. It might be worse now. Might be better because I've improved my odds even though I'm down. Let's have a look. Let me click the buying power. 37% is my margin buffer. So as you can see, even though I'm down dramatically, nearly 100 grand in a day, worst day the channel has ever had. You've never seen me down. I mean, let's be specific. 85,000. You have never seen me down 85 grand in a day. Never. I've never seen it. I mean, today is a first. Okay, 85 grand down. That's twice what I paid for my house, right? Like 40 years ago. So that is a lot of money. but yet my margin buffer is 37%, up from 31. Why is that? Well, because I constantly rotate and move. If I just bought and held like a bloody lunatic, I would be margin called. But every time I move, I make money. Every time I move, I improve my position. I make profit, I rebalance, I restructure, and my margin buffer gets better and better and better. So I've now got a margin buffer of 37%, despite we are now at another all-time low. Despite all of that, I'm up from 31 to 38% buffer. So we're not going to get margin called today. For those of you that are watching thinking, oh, I want to see Martyn lose all his money. It's not going to happen. So buckle up and sit and enjoy the show, because you've got a long time to wait. So there you go. Now then, what I'm waiting for now is the next round of selling, which could come tomorrow. Now, I don't know if it's going to come tomorrow. I've no bloody idea. I don't think it will. And if it doesn't, it'll explode upwards. If we don't get mass exit tomorrow, it's going to shoot up. And I don't mind. I've got enough. I've got over 1.1 million. I'm not bothered. If it goes up, I make money. If it goes down, if everyone dumps, I've got another 57 grand to buy even more. And I'll buy even more. Absolutely. And I'll share my trades with you live on Discord and YouTube Electrum. Why, who's buying, and all the rest of it. One-on-one support, which we provide every single day, 2 times a day, in fact. Right, let's go back to our deep dive on SpaceX, the number that broke it. Are you ready for part 2 of our amazing analysis? Let's do it. Here we go. Here's the number that broke it. Are you entertained? Are you making money? Are you winning? Every Discordian is, every YouTube Electrum member is, and we are loving it, loving it, loving it. So I need you to do something for me now. Tap the like button. How many people are watching? Remember, I make no money out of these live streams. You do see ads. Yes, you do. Every sort of 10 minutes, you see an ad and then you skip it. And I get like 1 cent per person. All right? I don't make it. It doesn't even cover the electric bill. So why do I do it? I make money investing. How I make money on YouTube is because you are members. Everybody is a member. Everyone's a member here. 98% of our live viewers, higher than any other channel in the world. Like, you can combine half a dozen of them, Bloomberg, CNBC, and Mr. Beast, still have less than we do. Why? Because it's the only channel you will find over 100,000 that has no sponsorship at all. None. Zero. We make money from doing the trades. You can watch for free. If you want to be a member, please do. Tap the like button and consider subscribing. Shall we see if we've got any subscribers today? Did anybody decide to join the craziness? Let's have a look. Did anyone decide to join the craziness today? In 3, 2, 1. 740, 742. 2 subscribers? Is that all? Hey, that's 2 lovely people. Thank you very much. And remember, I see things differently than YouTubers. I'm not a YouTuber. I simply broadcast on YouTube TV. I have traveled every country of the world, bar a couple, as the world piano man. I've met millions of people in person, in my stages, my concert halls, my theatres that I've used around the world. That is 116,000 people, not subscribers, not numbers, not ways to make money. People. That represents 116,000 families. So we can times that by 4. Children, the next generation, people that watch this channel to get help, support, community. I value and understand what that represents. That is a town or even a city of real people all around the world in 76 countries. So thank you very much for trusting us and subscribing to us and being part of this community. If you'd like to go further, it's pinned to the top. Join us on the newsletter. Join us on Discord, where we have 2-stage events every day. No AI, no bots, no commercials, just for a couple of bucks, and it will never go up in price. It's locked forever, no inflation, so it gets less expensive. So it's the best investment you'll ever make. Not a single stock will ever be unaffected by inflation. Your investment that you invest with us, is the only asset you'll ever own that will never go up in price, that will always get cheaper year after year after year. The link is pinned to the top. Thank you ever so much, everybody who took the time to subscribe. I really appreciate it, as do all my team. So let's carry on. Let's bring you the big stories of the day. All right, let's get into it. So the number that broke it, spending. Capital spending ruined the party. However, there are businesses that spend money on lavish parties. Virgin Galactic were doing it for years until we put a petition together and changed it with 90% of the world's retail investors. We did that. We changed policy. They announced it on an earnings call. SpaceX aren't wasting money on parties. They are investing it in Starship. It's the right thing to do. Capital spending was 18 billion in a single quarter, of which 15 billion went into AI computing. But as I just reported a few moments ago, that was making them profit. That was growing exponentially. So why the bloody hell wouldn't Elon Musk invest in it? I'd be banging on his head saying, why aren't you investing in what's winning? Just the same way as I do. I put more energy into what is winning. Bloody obvious, really. The thing about it, it's not rocket science. You put money into what's winning. So Elon Musk is. Congratulations to them. Into AI computing. A year ago, the comparable figure was 2.8 billion. Lot of money. Yes, but they can afford it. And they need to do it. They need to be number one. And they are. And they did. So congratulations to them. Proud of them. Then asked directly about the outlook, the finance chief said the next 2 quarters will look very similar to this one. Oh, we don't like that. We can't have the quarters the same. We want massive growth right now. The next 2 quarters will look similar to this. That puts the company on course for something near 60 billion of capital spending this year against roughly half that in revenue, funded in part by 25 billion of newly issued bonds. We talked about that. When the stock popped on IPO day, I said they will take some money from this. They did. It's done. It's already done. There's no dilution coming for investors. There's no dilution coming tomorrow on the unlocks. None whatsoever. It's not a dilution. It's just allowing investors to sell. And my bet is the smartest people on earth who are not you on the toilet at home guessing aren't going to sell. And when they don't all sell tomorrow, boom, we take off. If we go down, I'm prepared for that as well. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm more bullish than I am bearish, particularly at where the price is today. If it was $200, they might, but not here. And people will argue on that point. And they'll say, but Martyn, these people paid pennies for their stocks. They got them for free. They might have got them for free, but these are smart, intelligent people who don't need the money. They worked for stock options. They don't need the money. They're not going to dump their position tomorrow. Absolutely mental, because they all know it's going to double within 12 months. What the hell would be the point of that? Maybe they will. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out tomorrow. You can all laugh at me if everybody dumps and it goes to zero and I get margin called. On the face of it, spending is investment. Build more, earn more later. So why did the market punish it? Great question. 3 reasons. The money is not theirs. Some of it is borrowed. Interest has to be paid, whether or not the machines earn anything. Fair enough. These assets wear out fast. A launch pad works for 30 years. A rack of AI chips may be obsolete in 4. So the clock on earning that money back is short and unforgiving. And if demand cools even slightly, the equipment is worth far less than it costs. True. No one gets that more. I understand that. And it may not be a choice. If rivals keep building, SpaceX has to keep building. That is a race, and races do not have a natural finishing line the way a normal investment plan does. That is correct. Add it up, and the market is being asked to accept a very large cash cost today against a return it cannot verify for at least a year. That is why 18.4 billion read as risk rather than ambition. Now, we've got a chart prepared for you. You might like to have a look at this. Here it is. I'm going to zoom in for you. Now, all of you have got the newsletter. Many of you have got it at 40% discount inside Discord. If you want the link again, I'll give it to you now. I will onboard people at the end of this event. There is the link. Get yourself onboarded for the best, literally the second best bestseller on Discord, on Substack. Sensei, the owner, talked directly with Michael Burry. World-class newsletter, unsponsored. You don't see ads on it. You don't see commercials. No one is paid to say anything. This is why our price targets, our trading indicators, and our 11-part video training course is better than anybody else's, and we give it to you for free inside the newsletter. How about that? All right. So I'm not going to go into this chart too much because you can zoom in, you can read it a lot bit easier at home on your device than I can explain it to you. And I want you to take the time to go through it. A really well done chart. Thank you, Sensei, for putting this together. I read it this morning. I was more convinced to buy the stock, and I did, and I'm up on it already, and I'm about to buy a ton more as well. So thank you very much for that. I'm sure everyone is going to get a lot of use out of that. Go and check that in detail, all right? Okay, let's carry on. So we're going to skip past this, and you can go and read it yourself. The hours of research paid off. Now we're going to talk about our predictions and where we go and what we did and what we delivered, because we always undersell and always over-deliver. Always. Always. We've just won best practices again on YouTube. No price increase, no inflation. We always under-deliver. So we always undersell and over-deliver. We promise to be live every day. We're live every day. 2-stage events every day. Yes, unless there's an earnings call, we do that. We're live all day, up to 15 hours a day. We bring you the newsletter every single day. You got clips. You got the X account where I support you. I got my private behind-the-scenes Instagram. If you want to join me on Instagram, you might like to do that, because in between the trades last night, I was sharing my personal thoughts, what it is to be a high-frequency investor. How confident am I? Now, I don't share you my trades on Instagram. I share you my thoughts behind the trades on Instagram. It's 99 cents. Instagram suggested $9.99. I went, sod that, 99 cents. We don't make money on this stuff. We gave the minimum. They said, what's the minimum I can have a subscriber on Instagram? 99 cents. 99 cents it is then. So if you want to join me on Instagram, all right, I'm holding the price. You'll never pay any more. It's a price is frozen today. There it is. There is my Instagram. It's 99 cents. If you sign up for it today, you'll never pay any more. It'll never go up for you ever. 99 cents for your entire life. No inflation ever. That's it. 99 cents. And you can be part of my inner circle. I have 102 subscribers on Instagram. I've got 8,881 followers. We're about to hit 10,000 this month. And I would expect my subscribers to jump to 200 this month. We're sort of like growing really quickly on Instagram. It's where I share my private thoughts. And we have a chat room all about SpaceX at the moment. And we have polls and ideas. And it's just basically when I'm away from the studio and I'm sharing my thoughts with you. And I'm just getting away from the whole high energy of Discord, all the trades. And I just want to tell you how I feel. How I feel about being down, how I feel about being in margin, what it feels like to be a high-frequency contrarian. And if you want to understand all of that, it's 99 cents. There's the link in the chat. All right. Okay, so the hours of research that we put into, I asked Sensei, I said, I need the best research on SpaceX for the IPO. For the earnings. Because I've got 1.1 million invested. I need the best information. So I sent Sensei off to London for 2 days to put together the best analysis ever. I said, you have to interview people. You have to meet top analysts in London. You have to put it together. And I need you to get this right. Your price targets have to be virtually to the penny. It's got to be right. With the best newsletter, with the best Discord, you've got to get it right. Was he right? Well, we're going to talk about it now. I'm going to do a little spoiler alert, though. All my Discordians, Electrum members, if our analysis and price targets for everything were absolutely spot on, in the chat, put yes, so the world can fact check me and see it. If it's no, then the event we did on Discord with 180 people, 180 that watched for 3 hours, it was like a Berkshire Hathaway presentation for 3 hours, me and Sensei. If it was rubbish and wrong and we didn't say no, it was rubbish. If it was a winner and you were all there and it was great and it was accurate, say yes in the chat. 180 people watched for 3 hours solid and hardly anyone left until the last 10 minutes when we wrapped it up. And you're now going to see the world fact check me in front of the world. They can say no. There you go. We've got a non-member say no, and it's one of our trolls. Let's see if all the members say yes and completely blow away the idiot who just wants to make himself look a dick. And that's okay. He's welcome to doing it. We quite enjoy it. It drives us on. It makes us even more successful. There you go. You can see all the yeses coming in now. So the hours of research paid off. The cheat sheet published on Monday drew a band of 98 to 131. That is what we told you ahead of the event. Taken from the 14.32% move, the options market was pricing off Monday's 114.53 cents close. The stock peaked at exactly 131. Now, we didn't just get it right, we got it absolutely perfectly. So it's quite funny that our stupid little troll in the chat is telling everybody we didn't get it right, when literally everyone knows it peaked at 131. The whole world saw it. We all saw it. Everyone is saying yes, but one lunatic says no because he's a bloody lunatic. Anyway, it was pointed out to me yesterday that we actually think he's got a fascination with me, which is a bit weird because I'm a married man to a woman. But apparently we've now discovered from friends of this person who knows this person that he's got a bit of a personal infatuation with me, which now kind of explains it all. But there we go. There you go. Ugh, imagine that. Anyway. The stock peaked at exactly 131. Not near, but on it to the penny. We were absolutely spot on again. The research also found that 16 of the last 18 first-time earnings reports fell, with a medium drop of 10.95% from Tuesday's 12474. I'm making a lot of money this morning, by the way, if you're watching the stock price. And just in case you wondered, there it is. I bought it there. I bought another 500 shares at 111.98 or whatever, 99. I shared it with everybody, and I'm up nearly $1 on that now. So, yeah, doing well this morning. Anyway, the big buy-in comes tomorrow. Let's carry on with this. We're just loving it. Are you loving it? You having good? Everybody having a good time? Hope you're having a good time. So we all came in exactly as we said. Blah blah blah. Okay. Sensei's going, really? I've got some big numbers there. Sensei, every single number's spot on, mate. I'm going to gloss over some of them. All right, all right. We've won every single trade. Don't worry about it, mate. The threshold held up to Capital spending above 12.5 billion was flagged as the warning sign. We gave you that number. And it landed at 18.4 billion. The AI revenue line was drawn at 2.6 billion. I'm referring now to the chart which you are now looking at. If you've all got the newsletter, everybody I mean 95% now of our Discordians have the newsletter. Nearly all our members have the newsletter. So you're all reading it now, I hope, as I'm talking it through, right? The Starlink bands of 11.8 million and 12.5 million bracketed the actual 12 million. Obviously, not everything can be right. The revenue model was 17% too low. My revenue, by the way, if you remember, why I bought it was, I didn't give an actual number, but I was very bullish on that revenue being up. That's why I bought. That's why I bought this morning. And we're rallying now, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. The loss estimate was too pessimistic and the expectation of no guidance was wrong. But those were the details. This is Sensei's report. I was more bullish than Sensei. I was. And I was also confident of guidance. It's why I bought. It's why I put 1.1 million into the stock and why I bought this morning and why it's rallying right in front of your very eyes this morning. I might be able to sell some top lots in a minute and get some more lower ones. The two things that decide whether anyone has prepared the level and the move were both correct. I've got another chart for you. I'll just share it on here. Again, I want you to go and look at the newsletter yourself. You can get a much, much clearer visual than this, and I can share. There you go. Look at that. Every threshold we published on Monday against the result. Now, what we do, unlike a lot of people, we don't take away, we don't edit, we don't delete. If we're wrong, we say we're wrong. If I get margin called, it'll happen live on the screen right in front of you. If we get predictions wrong, we say it. What you're looking at there is what we published against the result. Who the hell does that? What analyst is going to come out and tell you what we said and then what we did? No one. What Tom Lee always does, every single prediction he gets is rubbish and wrong. What he does is says, it's a buying opportunity. We don't say it's a buying opportunity. We tell you what the deal is. We get it right and we tell you if we get it wrong. We just don't get it wrong very much. Why do we not get it wrong? Why are we so accurate compared to everybody else? Why have I beaten the market 3 and 4 years in a row? Am I smarter than everyone else? No. No. So why am I beating every hedge fund? Why am I beating the S&P 4 years in a row? Why am I beating Berkshire Hathaway? Why am I beating Tom Lee, Michael Saylor? Why? Jim Cramer? Because I am, every single one of them, by a long way. Why? Am I smarter than them? Of course not. I'm a bloody entertainer. I've toured the world. I'm the world piano man. Mind you, I have been investing successfully since I was 17 with Barclays Bank, so I'm not a complete idiot, and I've travelled the whole world, and I've made lots of money, and I've employed thousands of people, and I think I've done all right, and I've built lots of things and done lots of things, and I have a beautiful wife and my own house and no mortgage, and I'm all right, I suppose. But am I as clever on the stock market as Tom Lee, as Warren Buffett? Of course I'm not. But why am I beating them then? Because they can't do what we can do. As retail investors, we can do a lot more than most hedge funds can. And also, they have self-interest. They promote stuff. They sell stuff. I don't care whether you watch or not. I've got enough people who watch every day. I've got enough friends. The Discord is big enough. I sell enough T-shirts. I sell enough on Discord. I've got enough of everything. Right? I'm enough. I'm happy. I don't want 1 billion people watching me, but I do think we'll get to 1 billion because I can't answer 1 billion questions, right? It's because we tell the truth. They all know it, but they're self-promoting. Tom Lee's promoting on his jacket, his granny shots, his Ethereum. We don't do that. If you want to buy a T-shirt, buy a T-shirt. We're blatant about it. And I'll even tell you, when you buy a T-shirt, the few bucks profit, it's about $5, by the way, it's not that much. The $5 profit I make from a T-shirt, I buy the stock market. People go, oh, the only reason why Martyn makes any money is he sells stuff. Well, do you have a job? Well, yeah, I earn money. Well, do you buy the stock market with what you earn? Well, yeah, but it's different. Of course it is. If you buy a t-shirt, I make $5. I buy some SpaceX. If you join Discord, oh my God, I make about 50 cents after the Discord commission and the tax, but I buy SpaceX. If you become a member after YouTube's commission and the tax, I buy some SpaceX. That's my job. That's how I earn money. It's my job. Okay, I'm entitled to make money out of the things I do, right? Still do it at the best prices, still deliver. Anyway, here is Sensei's position. I've shared mine. You all know my position. You all know what I'm doing. But let me share with you now Sensei's position. What is Sensei in SpaceX, or are you just making it all up? Well, Sensei's own position disclosed. I said before the event that 131 was the top of the band and the level I would be watching. When we got there, I sold part of my position and I opened a short at that level. Now, Sensei will do shorts. Boo! We don't mind shorters though. They drive the market down. Sensei does shorting. Sensei does options. I don't. I'm not smart enough. And to be quite honest with you, I don't want to do options and I don't want to do shorts. I just buy the business. I just pick up the phone and I go, who's buying? What's the value? What does this company earn? I'm buying it then. That's what I do. It's not rocket science. I just buy. I don't look at the options. I don't look at the price. I just look at the value. I buy the value. That's it. And I follow the money. That's it. And I share it in front of the world so you can all see it. That's what I do. Sensei likes to get clever. Options. Ooh, he does shorting. Ooh, I don't even understand it. What I do, I just don't want to do it. I don't believe in shorting. I don't like it. It's negative. I don't live in a world. I don't like negative stuff. I don't like betting against stuff. I'm that guy who, if you go to a restaurant, I just don't go back. I don't go, this is rubbish. I want a free one. I just don't go back. If I watch a YouTube channel, which I don't because I haven't got time, I don't watch anybody. If I watch a YouTube channel and don't like it, I don't comment on it. I just don't watch it again. Right? That's what I do. Anyway. So Sensei told you what he did. He shorted the market. Well, that's fine. That's good. I opened a short and I have since closed between 110 and 115. Bloody hell, I don't even know what it means to open and close a short. I mean, literally. Maybe I do a little bit. I still hold I've been doing this since I was 17 with Barclays Bank. I probably do know how to open a short. I just don't want to. I can't be bothered. What a waste of time. I cannot promise it will, and I like that every time, and I would not want anyone to expect it. Thank you for all the messages of support. There we go, to Sensei. Lovely. These decisions are yours, not mine. I do not give financial advice, nor do I. We are sharing with you what we're doing, and you're doing it or not doing it, or it's up to you what you do. Right? I do not give financial advice, nor do I. What I try to do is put enough information in front of you to make your own informed decisions. That's why we do one-on-one support for everyone. And the entire, in our Discord server on our stage events, and our entire point of this research was to show how it could go both ways so nobody was caught out by the volatility. All right. Now the only thing left, Thursday. I can't wait for it. We've already got the show scheduled. It's already set up. It's tomorrow morning. It's already there. On Thursday, August the 6th, 911.5 million shares come free to sell from the opening bell. That is tomorrow morning. We're going to be live. The entire tradable float today is 638.9 million shares. This one release is 1.43 times the whole float and the largest dollar unlock in the United States market history. In other words, this is really friggin' big, massive. So everyone's going, it's all going to zero. Daily volume runs near 70 million shares. So the tranche represents roughly 13 days of normal trading. Holy flipping. I don't swear. I try not to. Holy flipping moly. That's a lot of shares tomorrow. That's a lot of shares. Whose shares are they? And what did they pay? Right. Employees and former employees, around 340 million shares. Employees and former employees. Options struck between $8 and $42. Now then, 8 and 42. We're at 114. Think about it. You're probably going to go, well, if mine was 42, that's like 2.5. I'd sell. You'd sell because you haven't got any money. These are the smartest people on earth. They're not all going to dump. And I'm going to predict something now. If I think we worked this number out. Sensei might have it in his report. I think it was like 50% get dumped. The stock goes down 5%. It was like nothing, right? And everyone's going, it's going to $50 tomorrow. No, it's not. I hope it does. Well, no, actually, I don't hope that, because if it does, I get margin called. But it'll get bought up straight away. So I hope that doesn't work like that. Anyway, we'll find out. Employee and former employees around 340 million, between $8 and $42. These are the most likely sellers, between 8 and 42. Now you're going, but I would sell. But that's because you don't have any money. If you've got no money and you're using the stock market as a casino, you might sell. But people that work for stock options don't need the money. A lot don't need the money. And they go, I'm not selling. Why would I sell now? It's going to go to 215 a year. It's going to, by Christmas, probably. Why the bloody hell am I going to give all that away? Anyway, remember you pay tax on it as well. So you've got to give that away as well. XAI legacy strategic holders around 230 million. They came in around 105 a share. Hello. You won't read this on social media. You won't read this on those stupid influencers who talk rubbish. They came in around 105 a share. At 111, they barely above water. There is very little reason to sell. Oh, 230 million shares aren't being sold tomorrow. Breaking news. Woo. 230 million shares won't be sold tomorrow. Oh, that means the stock's going to go up then. Yep. That's why I bought it today. Non-board venture and crossover funds around 170 million. Sitting on anything from 1.3 to 10 times their money. Some blocks are likely. There you go. Oh, it's exciting. I'm loving it. Some blocks are likely. Where did I get to? I'm looking at that on the screen. I can't really see it. Oh, there we go. Right. Alphabet, around 110 million. Paid roughly $1.55 a share. I've got information of 88 cents. That's directly from the source. I can talk to people, right? 1.55 because there's a variation and there's an average of cost. But I know some were bought for 88 cents. Anyway, an enormous gain, but no pressure to realize it. None whatsoever. And with the partnership deals, why the bloody hell would they? Note who is missing. The venture funds sitting on 30 to 110 times their money. The ones with the strongest reason to sell release nothing on Thursday. That is a December event. All right. Now I've got another chart for you. Oh my God, you're being spoiled today. Here is the next chart. Again, go on to the newsletter, go onto your desktop, zoom on in, and feast your eyes on this. Whose shares come free on Thursday? I've just explained it all. You can now see it in real terms, what it actually means, and what is likely to happen tomorrow. Okay, good? You like that? All right, enough of that. I'm spoiling you anyway. You don't need all this information. You only pay a couple of bucks a month. Just a little joke. Hang on. Right. So why not expect everyone to sell? Because they never do. Across 1,948 historical lockup expires, the average 3-day move was minus 1.5%. The very opposite of what clowns are saying today on X. The very opposite. The very, very opposite of all those YouTubers today who have bigger audiences than us. Oh yeah, definitely. Telling everybody doom and gloom. Because doom and gloom sells and going to $1 million sells. We just tell you the truth. All right. But there is a downside to that, because if you watch those channels, one, you're going to keep getting commercials by their sponsors. Two, you're going to lose all your money because it's rubbish. Then three, they're going to try and sell your training courses, which cost a fortune. Then they're going to sell your Discord services, which cost a fortune, full of AI, full of bots, full of nonsense, because that's how they make money. I don't need any of that because we make money from actually doing it. And they're selling two stories. Either tomorrow it goes to zero. Oh, we're watching that because that's doom and gloom. Or we're all going to get rich tomorrow. Hooray! We're watching that. That's why I've got in my show right now, I've got 401 real investors. And some of the channels will have thousands of gamblers and idiots watching nonsense about commercials and adverts and sponsors. And if that's what you want to do, go and do it with my absolute blessing. Fill your boots. But this is what I'm doing with my money, and that's why I do it. I don't do it to get you to watch. I do it because it's what I'm doing with my money. I'm doing it because it's what Sensei's doing with his money. You watch it, you don't watch it. This is the right thing to do, though. So there's the reality. Minus 1.5%, and more than a third were actually positive. Hurrah! Positive. Roughly half of Thursday's tranche is held by people with either no gain or no urgency. You're not hearing that on social media, are you? And selling 900 million shares into a market that trades 70 million a day is not something you can simply choose to do. That's absolutely right. You couldn't have everybody sell at once. It wouldn't work. And if people tried, the stock would move so quickly that everyone would be cancelling their shares and getting out. It wouldn't be at any point because it would go down so quick, no one would do it. It's not going to happen. The mechanics don't work. It's not how it works, and no one's going to do it. Hardly anyone. The realistic week, one figure looks closer to 8%. Around 75 million shares. Here is what higher levels would mean in a chart below. Hey, another chart. Bloody hell, Sensei. How many more charts have we got here? I'm sick of charts. I love the charts, all right? Go and look at the chart. Again, not lovely for you on a big screen. You can go and look at that and what the price does if the sellers actually sell. Well, there you go. So if 10% sold, which is probably likely, we're down 1.9%, but we've already priced it in anyway. So we're probably going to be up. If 20% sell, 3.8%. Let's go to worst case scenario. 80% sell. We're down 15%. We've already priced it. We're already down that level. And if that happens, I still wouldn't get margin called because I got an 18%, in fact, more than that now because it's gone up, hasn't it? So yeah, I can't get margin called if 80% sell. So I know tomorrow you're tuning in for a margin call show to see Martyn lose all his money. I wouldn't bother. I'd go and put Little House on the Prairie on because it ain't going to happen, right? One further wrinkle. Oh no. What's the wrinkle, Sensei? What's the doom and gloom? Give it to me now. Tell me now. I want the information. One further wrinkle in the timing. Index funds do not adjust for the larger float until the September reviews between 18th and 21st September. This is true. Fair point. August, therefore, carries new supply with no mechanical buying to absorb it. While September brings roughly 105 million shares of index buying with no new supply attached. That makes sense. There's also another story that we're going to cover soon is we're on the NASDAQ 100 now, but soon we're going to be on the S&P 500. That'll be interesting, won't it? That'll be interesting. I've got another chart. Oh my God, I'm getting confused now. I've got charts everywhere. Let me go down to here. What to watch. What to watch. Let me go over and send you over here. I love these charts, Sensei. The supply still to come between now and December. So we've got We've got the 6th of August. That's tomorrow, 912. Then we've got August to October, 1,620 million, 1,276, 775. There you go. You can see it all the way down. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, go and check that out. All right. I want to wrap this up because this has gone on far too bloody long. Who watches a 2-hour video these days? Everybody that started it does. All right, let's go. What to watch for? Thursday's open, and where the volume runs far above the 70 million daily average. 14th of August, when ownership filings land and the first real picture of who sold appears. 30th of September, the Google delivery deadline. That still has not been publicly addressed. The next Starship flight, tentatively at the end of this month. And what if we catch it? Oh my God, if we catch the Starship, you can imagine what that will do. Equally, I should probably note, if it blows up, if it crashes and they drop it, bang. That probably would not be good. And we saw that on the last flight, right? Things can move quickly, all right? When they will attempt to catch the ship and the tower with the tower for the first time. The business question was settled on Tuesday. It works. The open question is the price of scaling it. And that will not be answered for several quarters. All right. I've also got the chart of the day. You can go and check it out. The chart of the day is here on the newsletter. Gives you all the buy zone, the sell zone, the support levels, the ins, the outs, the buts, the whys, the wherefores, which we have proved to you today we are very, very good at getting right. Check it out. If you want the newsletter, there's all the numbers. There are all the facts. We do all this ourselves. This is not information we've grabbed off YouTube or grabbed off some social media influencer. God forbid. Can you imagine what nonsense we would come up with? So this was all our own work. I hope you like it. I'm going to wrap this up and let's get ready to rumble. So there you go. My brokerage position today is down some $60,000. It was 85 grand a minute ago. So I've just gained 25 grand in a few minutes. That's nice. Anyway, I've got 1.1 million now. There is 600, and that's what I invested, right? I'm down on it. I'm down, I don't know, 150 grand, 200 grand total, I don't know. I've got 668 here. I've got money in the Roth IRA. I've got money in the ISA in the UK and the Robinhood UK account. All in total, I've invested 1.1 million and I'm all in margin. And I'll show you my margin buffer. Was it 30? Had it gone to 37% this morning? It was at 31, wasn't it? Worst case scenario, I think it was 37. Let's see where it is now. The margin buffer now is 39.8. It's getting better, even though the stock is down. Am I bothered? No. Are you expecting a margin call tomorrow? Yeah. You lose all your money. It's not going to happen. All right. So I manage my money better than that. And if I get it wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. You'll watch it live on the show and it will be what it is. And if it is what it is, it is what it is. And I'll say I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm saying sorry because you're not going to get margin called, are you? It's going to be me. So, yeah, I'll be upset and probably cry and freak out, have a heart attack. I mean, probably. I mean, lose all your money wouldn't be good. Spend all your life working to build it up and to lose it all wouldn't be good. Anyway, so there we go. I'm now going over to Discord for our investors, all our pro investors. We're going to have a stage event. We're going to set out some trades. We're going to strategize for tomorrow. We're going to answer everyone's questions, one-on-one support. And then we're going to provide a transcript for everybody so they can read it through, all the facts and check everything. And that's what we're going to do. Now, I did say I would onboard everybody and I would answer questions, so that's what I'm going to do. So please tap the like button. Have you done it? Please click subscribe. Have you done it? All right. Let me switch to members only and let me answer all questions in the chat. No one gets left behind. No one is just sitting here going, I can't answer. I don't know what's going on. Help me out. Right, let me go into members only mode, which is nearly everyone anyway. Now I can answer Now, please repeat your question. and I'll answer everyone's questions. I will also onboard everybody on the Discord. So you get one-on-one service. You're not sitting around waiting for things to happen. I've just remembered something. I've got something in my calendar, haven't I? I've got a gold member today. Just
space gifted Jamin X 200 jewels.
Jamin. XRP. Always believe in your flow. More money to be made in SpaceX, though, to be honest. Right. Oh, that's at 1 o'clock. Oh, I've got plenty of time. That's this afternoon. Okay, great. Okay, so we are now in members-only mode. So now if you could repeat a question, I will read it out on the screen. No one gets... If you want to ask me a question, I will share it. So after last night's earnings, has your price target changed? Well, it's at least 240. That's my price target, 240. If anything, it's gone up. But I don't even need... Why do I need a price target above 240? I mean... I've got an average now of 124. I'm about to buy a lot more tomorrow if we go down any measure and lower my average to probably 110 tomorrow, 115 tomorrow with the amount of money I've got. So who cares? I mean, I'm doubling my money. I don't really care at this point now. I would care if I buy it a year from now when I'm chasing the stock. Then I care. Then the price is catching up to valuation. It's not right now. So I know the PE ratio is hot, but it doesn't represent, as I've explained, once the growth comes in, it'll fall like a stone. So I don't really care about that too much. I'm not really bothered about that. Price targets are not important now because if I'm doubling my money, I'm making more money than I am on crypto. I'm making more money than the S&P, and that's why I'm all in on one stock. I'm not diversified at all, and I'm not worried about it either. So there is that. Anyway. Right. Let's go to Q&A. Another one. NVIDIA partnership, US government contract, Starlink expanding. Yes, I know. Super bullish. Yes, good for NVIDIA as well. Very good for both of them. Yeah, it's a good deal. We knew that when Jensen met Elon at Starbase and the Tesla factory. We saw that deal being done. That was months ago. Now it got revealed, which we kind of knew anyway. That's why I was buying the stock. We already knew that. Anyway, let me go to Discord and see if I've got anyone to onboard this morning as we answer questions. Members. Oh. Yes, we have. We have 5. We have 5 members. I'm not going to read the names out for security reasons. We've stopped doing that now. So I'm going to onboard you now. If you want to join us on Discord, there'll be an event on the hour, 35 minutes from now. Here is the link. It's also pinned to the top. I'm answering questions as well as doing the onboarding. So RW, hey Martyn, what is your average from SpaceX? My average on the main account is 124. I'll show you on the screen. There's my average, 124.75. It's less on my Robinhood USA. It's less on my Robinhood UK. It's less on my ISA. But the main position, this is the worst case scenario, 124. But I'm not really worried about that at all. Oh, let's go back to that screen there. So yeah. I'm doing onboarding. What was I going to do? Oh, yes, that's right. Let's see if I can do this today. See if this works. Is that going to work? No. God. I've got to come up with some new system now. I'll sort it out another day. You've all got you've all got my links, right? It's below in the description if you want to get free shares, Robinhood, free shares on all that stuff. Right, okay, let's do these onboarding. So we've got. I'm not going to read the names out for security reasons. We stopped doing it. We decided last night to stop reading people's names out. Discord is supposed to be a private space, so we're not doing it anymore. So I'm just doing a few onboarding while I answer questions as they come in. Let me get your questions. So here we go. I'm giving you now our first applicant this morning. who said, information on stocks. That's the reason why you want to join our server. So you know who you are. There is your questions. Here is your video. It's there to help and protect you. Please watch it. I know if you haven't, and we can't onboard you until you do, because it's there to help you. It's there to protect you and also give you the answers to the questions. It separates you from the scammers and the trolls, and we start building our relationship with you by you doing the right thing. Our next one, you said, stay updated with the market. Okay, you've not applied before, first time. There, whoops-a-daisy. There is your tag. Special gift coming your way. Random people get random stuff. There is your video. There is your question, your voice note. We've only got 3 to do, so this won't take very long. To get better at investing. Again, I'm not giving the names out anymore of who I'm onboarding because for extra security measures, we voted on it last night. There you go. And here comes your voice note. Right, next one. To make amazing trades like Martyn. Oh, there you go. That's nice, isn't it? There is, here's your questions. I will come to questions in a second. Q&A, stand by. Oh, I want to get rid of that. Here is your video. Here is your voice note. And next one. To learn more about trading and earning money whilst leveraging risk from a professional. That's very kind of you. Right. Okay. There is your questions. There is your video. And there is your voice note. That's today's. Any from tomorrow? Last night? Oh, yes. To learn more about stock. This was late last night, so I'll just do a couple of these. Then I'll come to questions. Then we'll go to Discord. There's that. There's your video. There is your voice note. Dropping a gift to you as well. Okay. Another one. Want to learn the basics of trading? Well, we have a chart trade. Oh, you've applied before. A little red flag. Okay, you've applied. Yeah, this looks a bit dodgy. So we'll go about this one differently. We've got a full chart training course, which is free inside our newsletter, by the way. I say free. People go, it's not free, is it? You got to pay for it. No, you're paying for the newsletter before. We're now giving it for free. We could have charged for it. We could have put it on YouTube or sold it as a training course, but we decided to give it to you. So it is free. There you go. This one doesn't look very good, so I've got to go about it in a different way. This one goes in the bin more than likely. Interested in learning more about about your program. Interested in learning about your program. Okay. Good comment, but you said it twice. Bots very often do that. Don't know why. Anyway, let's go about this in a different way. So there's your video, slightly different, and there is your voice note. Okay. Next one. Saw your YouTube channel on SpaceX. Ah, lovely stuff. You watched the earnings last night. We had 8,500 people watch. It was a big night. We had some big whales watching as well, and some institutions last night. Some of my friends were watching last night from the banks, which is nice. Always an honor. There's that. I would like to know more an understanding about trading. Okay. I don't think I've got more than 1 or 2 folks now, because I'm now going into yesterday, and I did this must be like the early hours late last night. So I don't think I've got many more. I have to do it when I'm on air because I'm always on air and I literally wouldn't get anything done. I'm surprised I don't sit here and clean my teeth on air. Do you know what I mean? I'm on air all the time. Why do you want to join? Reject. Bad answer. Yeah. We always notice at certain times as well. You can always tell. Certain times, certain locations. You always get a good idea who it is. Right. I'll be right with you in a sec, guys. I thought I was on the last one. There's just a couple more to do. I can't give the names out anymore. People liked it when I called their names out, but for security, as we're always endeavoring to be better on Discord, we're about to take on staff now as well. So we're going more and more protecting everybody. We've always been that way, but we're just increasing it every day. There's your account. Please. There you go. Is your voice note. Have we got any? Can't have any more. Surely I did all this last night. Last one. Great. I was thinking, what the hell? I did them all last night. I think the last couple were scammers anyway, to be honest. But we have to do it because we create all sorts of rules from the scammers. We improve things. We make things better. We learn from it. So we process everything. Remember I always said I gain more information from you than you do from me? That's true. I learn about what people are going to do, how they're going to invest from their reactions, remarks. There's so much information I learn from listening to you guys. Right. One hell of a list. I can't wait till the weekend comes and we can start closing down these accounts and wrapping it all up. You have helped me make over 10,000 last year as a member. You're always so kind and nice when I comment. Eric. Oh, sorry, I gave a name out. Okay, Eric, thank you. I said I wouldn't give names out. Sorry, Eric. Okay. There you go. I'm doing Q&A in a second. I'm just about at the bottom of the list now. I'll scroll down. Okay. And I'm done. That'll do. Okay, we're done. Right, now I'll do Q&A. We've just got someone join, so I'm just going to let him in, and then I'm going to do Q&A. So I'll be 30 seconds. SpaceX coming up quickly, considering I was nearly 100 grand down this morning. Hardly down at all now. Right. Might be able to sell the top lots in a minute. There you go, mate. You are processed now. And there we go. Right, that'll do. Okay. Live Q&A. Where did I get to? Well, I'm reading out the Q&A. We've got a few names left. If you want to get your name on the T-shirt for the September, every month we bring out a T-shirt with a catchphrase. It helps you trade, win, inspire you. It's a fun thing. You vote on what you want on the shirt and the hoodie and the what you call it, the mug, right? It's martynlucasshop.com. If you do a $5 super chat, you get, or if you want a friend, a family, a wife, a husband, a business, something you want to sponsor a business, it's $5 and you get your $5 back. There it is. There's martynlucasshop.com in the chat.
I can't believe this.
We've got a new member.
And Henry Concepcion W5T has become a member.
Let me show you this one, the August one. So it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. That's one of my phrases, and you voted that one. You've got the logo, and it's signed. There's the logo. With licensed product, we got our own washing instructions, licensed product. See my logos in the back. Also on the sleeve, and in all sizes, all colors. You can get them now with no names if you want one without a name on it. If you scroll down, if you go to all the different categories, if you scroll down here, you can see, if I go to the t-shirt, that's what it looks like. These are our models showing you what it looks like. There's all the names on the back. 72 names. You can get your name on the next t-shirt, just like that for $5. Then you get a $5 discount. You can get your $5 back. So basically you get your name on the back for free. Okay. And ladies colors, ladies sizes. It's a pink one. There you go. Cool, isn't it? Pretty smart. There you go. And in addition to that, if you want to, you can get the hoodie. There's a hoodie look in different colors. You can get it in charcoal grey. A lot of you like this new one. I quite like that, I've got to be honest. Charcoal grey. There you go. There is the thing. You can get it with no names now. This one's got no names on it. So it says no names. So if you want the catchphrase, it's take care of yourselves and each other. That one is. It's easy to make money. Hard part to keep it. You can get them without the names on the back as well. And there's also a mug you can have on your desk. So I've got my mug here, look. I've got one of these today. This is my latte mug. You can get one of those. And that looks like this. Right? And we've gone better this time. We've got the names on it. We've got the etching, my signature, the image, and the names. There you go. Pretty cool. We're making them better and better every time. So there you go. And we use G-Flex printing, which is the highest quality printing. Most of you get these within a few days. So there you go. There it is. martynlucasshop.com. If you do a $5 super chat, you get your name on the next one. That comes out in September. This is the August one. Right. Back to Q&A. And then we got Discord. So here we go. So XRP bound. Hey, Martyn, do you think it's a good idea to take a small, long position in SPCE? Now, SPC is one of my favorites. It's one that can short squeeze. However, money is being siphoned into SpaceX. Now, the bigger gain is on Virgin Galactic. Yes, no question. It can go to $100. Yes, but it can go bust. SpaceX can't go bust. Well, it can, but it's not going to. The likelihood of Virgin Galactic going bust is, you've got to measure it as 80%. It's always a real risk. And if money is taken away from Virgin Galactic, goes into SpaceX, that's a problem. It's siphoning up all the money. And a lot of the money that was going into SpaceX, Virgin Galactic has left to buy SpaceX. Just the way it is, including mine right now. I see more, greater gains in SpaceX. Sorry, greater gains in Virgin Galactic. However, the risk of SpaceX, it could actually go zero. So you've got to weigh that up. High risk, high reward, I guess. Hi, Martyn. How do you sort a call with you? Don't have Discord. Right, Sooty, number one. Are you a gold member? Are you a gold member? You have to be a gold member. If you just answer me that you are a gold member here in the chat, I'll verify you and I'll book in an appointment with you. All right? If you don't have Discord. Okay? All right, so just confirm with me you are a gold member and I will go and have a look. How many shares do you hold, Martyn? How many shares do I have in total? Well, I've got double this position. So 10,000, 11,500 shares. Yeah, it's 1.1 million. That's what I invested. So I got nearly 6,000 just on this account, and it's double that. So yeah. Does that answer your question? Hi, Martyn. How do you sort or arrange a call with you? I just answered that one. Oh, same one. Yeah, so you can just confirm if you're a gold member. It's only for gold members. Everyone have a great day. This will be a great year. Have a great day, Martyn. Thank you, Mark. Not sure if to take profits now or wait till tomorrow. Well, we'll discuss that on Discord in a minute. Bought more SpaceX this morning, average 112 now. Thanks for all your help, mate. You're very welcome, Eric. You've all got better averages than me. I'm at 124. Bloody hell, says Diesel Raider. Someone needs to tell Martyn that these are not our real names. Someone needs to tell Martyn that these are not our real names. Well, I assume they are because I use my real name. I use my real name on everything. I never understand why people don't. I never understand why people don't use their real names. Everyone's afraid of their own real name. Nothing happens. I've done it my entire life. Everyone has my number. Everyone has my name. Don't bother me. You just block the idiots. You block them. You know, I don't get any. No one. I've got cloaked on my phone. I don't get any unwanted calls. I don't get any unwanted texts. Yeah, this is my real name. 1.1 million divided by 124 equals 8,870 shares of SpaceX. Is that correct, Martyn? I did the math. I don't know. Yeah, but 1 million today's prices. I bought and then I've lost money. Right? So at 124, that's my average. But that's only the average. That doesn't really add up. I don't know. I mean, I can show you on the screen. Look, there's my biggest position, 5,865, and then I've got the Robinhood UK, Robinhood ISA. It's I put 1.1 million in. Right. Anyway, no lie, that is so true. Yes, everything's true. Yeah. I couldn't lie. I'd forget what I said yesterday. So it's easier just telling the truth, to be honest. If you make up stuff, you just don't know where you are, do you? What's the main reason some stocks surge and some tank when they have good earnings? Diesel, you know better than that. That's a $1 billion question. There's a million reasons why things go up or down. Just because a stock does well on earnings doesn't mean to say it's going to go up at all. I always feel better when listening to Martyn. It's like recharge the day. That's good. That's what it's about. That's what the t-shirts are for. You know, an uplifting, positive thing. Are you looking to buy more today? If so, at what price? No, I want to keep powder dry till tomorrow. I've got another $57,000 for tomorrow. And I'll have even more money in a couple of days. So maybe another 80, no, maybe another 100. In a few more days, I'll have another $100,000 of buying power. So another 100 grand. But I want to see below 100 really to buy that. Just because, not any particular magic reason. Anubis, what are you holding in your Roth? Thank you for all the great advice. What am I holding in my Roth? 100% SpaceX. I'll show you. Roth IRA, and 100% SpaceX. There you go, down 10% on there. There's 552 shares. That's my Roth IRA. Yeah, 100% on SpaceX. Sold everything else. Gold, yes, gold member. Right, Sooty, let me go and do it for you now. You can book it on the show. So, members. Right then. So I can see when you joined. Oh, you just knew 11 days ago. Ah, there you go. Sooty just joined. Right. So Sooty, I can book you in. I can't do today. I'm already booked today. I can do tomorrow, straight after at the Discord event, which is in 45 minutes from now. So whatever time zone you are, 45 minutes from now. 45 minutes from now. Does that work for you tomorrow? If it does, I shall put it in my calendar and I'll give you the link. All right, 45 minutes from now. Okay. So if you are good for that, let me know. Bloody hell, I'm going to have one fat tax bill. I'm loving it. Yeah, me too. Mine's going to be huge. Discord is a gamer site. Most people using avatars. I don't. I use my real logo, my real name. I mean, people can do what they want. I don't. I use my real name, my real everything. I'm really here. Yeah. Discord's a gamer site. It's what I wouldn't say it's a gamer site. There's thousands of schools, universities, investment channels. I mean, a lot of gamers. If you're in the gaming circle, you'll think it's a gamer site, but I'm in the investment circle, and there's lots of people like what we do. But yeah, I just use my real name. It's easier. Right. I've been Martyn Lucas for my entire life, like forever. It's the name my parents gave me. Yes, Plume is my gaming avatar. Yeah. So Sooty, you never came back to me. I've got to wrap this show up. I was going to put it in the calendar. Right. I've got to set up Discord. Let me set the event up. Eric is having a problem on Discord. It will not let me watch the video. Hi, Eric. This is Martyn Lucas. I'm live on YouTube, just talking to you here into my phone. Just go back out and back in again. I've sent you the video. It's got to download to your device. That's all it is. People mention this from time to time. Just let it download. Just go out, back in, give it a second, and it's there. All right? It depends on your internet speed. There you go. I get that question a lot. Sorry, unable then, going to work. UK time zone. Okay. Would you like later in the day? Would you like later in the day? I can do 1 p.m. my time. So UK 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 7 o'clock your time. 7 o'clock. 7 p.m. UK time tomorrow. I won't be able to give you an hour at that time, but I could give you maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. Would that work for you at that time tomorrow? So tomorrow being Thursday at 7 p.m. your time. Does that work? Right, let me set up Discord. Events, create event, stage channel, pro event. Next. 1 day to go. 10 o'clock. Work nights. Oh. Okay. I gave you day and night. So this is the daytime and you work nights. Miscommunication. We'll get it. I can't do weekends, I'm afraid. I have to have one day a week off. Saturday, okay, anytime. Yeah, I can't do Saturday, I'm afraid. I can do every weekday. This time, up to about 7 o'clock in the evening, and then so this time now to about 7 o'clock in the evening for you, and then I can do about 11 o'clock in the evening for you after work, after the closing bell show for me. But I can't do weekends, I'm afraid. Create events, 10 o'clock. Copy link. So I'm giving everyone the event now. Starts in 8 minutes. At everyone live now. Why can't we do this time? Because you're watching the show. Are you watching at work? Are you supposed to be watching the telly? Are you sure? Confirm. Yeah, there you go. So, we got another gold member, Henry Conception. Now, remember, as a gold member, you get a lot more than just this call with me. You get Electrum. So you get all the bronze, all the silver, and all the Electrum. You get all of my trades 24/7. You get all my trades 24/7. You can book an earnings call. You can book a stock review. You can all the members only videos, members only live stream, the CEO interviews, members only chats. Like now, if you comment to a video afterwards, like once it's a video or this process is later, I reply to all your comments as a member, and you get the 1 hour a month, 1 hour a month with me. So, okay. JD, I always miss the opening due to the finishing work, says JD. Missing the bargains. Can't wait until the 7th to upgrade to Pro. Dave Meadows, when my LucasAid membership ends on the Discord. Oh, yeah. We always, I don't like trying to sell it, but I always say people should go for Pro. It's $2 more and you get 1,000 times. But, everybody, you got to give everybody the cheapest way to get in. Because people go, what's the cheapest? And I go, well, you can join for $2, but $4, you get 1 billion times more. And everyone upgrades. We don't have hardly anybody now. That's a standard member. Just upgraded. Thank you, Henry. Email. I'll email you if that's okay to arrange. Yes. Yes, it is. You can email me. Yes. Wow, Vu is expensive. Yes, it's ridiculous. But then you might say, well, it's cheaper than this. It's cheaper than SpaceX. Take Pro. Right. So, Sooty, can you email me now? Because I'm going to have to verify your email. Because I don't do email support. I do it all in the show live. We don't do email. So the only way... hang on a minute. No, I don't do email. I'm not going to start doing that again. Sooty, the way to contact me is not through email. I don't do that anymore. For security reasons, I don't do email support. I'm having a team do that for me soon. I'm not doing it. So if you want to message me, you can do it in a live show. Like now, I'm live all day, every day. You can talk to me like you're doing now, or you can go on the Discord. I know you don't have Discord, but you can message me. You can reply to a video and I can see it's you. So no one can pretend to be you. I can verify you every time you message me. So if you do a comment to a video, I can reply back to you. Okay? That's the way to do it. Okay. SpaceX volume and then day volume average now. Yes. I blame it on slow drivers. Right, I've got to go. So, Sooty, if you just do a comment to a video, any video, right? If you just comment to a video, I filter by members. Only members can leave comments. And I see the comment and I reply to the comment. And you'll get notified I've replied to you. That's it. So the only way you can message me directly is in Discord. That is the only way. I don't do email support. I'm having a team soon take over that for me. I do it all on Discord, or you can do it in a live show or reply to a video or a live stream. You just comment, or best still, just chat to me live in the show like this. All right. Okay. Did he say we sent a super chat? Yes. Elite Chips. There's a few names left. If you want your name on the back of a t-shirt, on the back of September's t-shirt, every month we bring out an inspirational t-shirt. It's a $5 super chat. Do a comment with the name you want on the back. Do it right now and I can write it down. Right? And then you have your name on the t-shirt for September. When the t-shirt comes out on the first show of September, you get your $5 back because you'll get a coupon and you'll go on to buy the t-shirt or the hoodie or the mug and you get your $5 back. So you're getting your name on the back of the t-shirt for free. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, and there's a few names left. Okay, we'll send on a video later. Okay, many thanks. Sooty, you're very welcome. Louise, I've got to go. We've got Discord in 2 minutes and I've not stopped since 6 o'clock this morning. It's like nearly 10 o'clock, 4 hours non-stop. What is the name of the song Martyn plays when he does his opening bell commentary? It's called Neutron Phoenix. That's it. Right. Elite Chips. If you do it now, got 30 seconds. I've got to run. If you miss it, I'll tell you what I'll do because I've got to go. We've got Discord starting in 2 minutes. I can't be late. Here is the extra channel. It's where we're going now to replay what you've missed today. If you want to recap what you've missed today, there is now live now on extra. You can super chat in the extra channel. And I see it the same. Live now on extra. There it is, pinned to the top. I'll replace the other one now. If you go on extra, you can super chat there. Exactly the same. And replace the pin. There you go. And what I'm going to do now is put this live stream into that playlist so you can watch what you missed. So many of you might have missed the beginning. I did a big deep dive on SpaceX. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this live stream now into that playlist. Extra, done, save. And if you watch closely, you'll see it change. Watch this. I'm going to put this live stream to extra. You can super chat there. Right. Watch this. I'll go over here and do it now. There is the extra channel. Refresh the screen. Add today's show. From the beginning, you can see what you just missed. And you can also do a super chat. Talk to all your friends. So if you want to do one in there, you can. So I will be able to put your name on the mug. August 5th, that's the right one. Click there. You should see it changing on the screen. Can you see me changing it? All right. There's the SpaceX show just starting for you. I'm going to send you all there now. I'm going to go over Discord. Forward PE. There you go. And Bitcoin. And set up and do our stage event. All right. That's it from me. Stay right where you are. It'll take up. Ellie Chips. You didn't write what you wanted. You didn't do a comment.
Ellie Chips tipped $4.99 through Super Chat.
I asked you to do a comment telling me what you wanted to say, and you didn't do it. Do you want me to put Ellie Chips? I need you to be quick because I've really got to run. I've got my Discord audience waiting. Is it Elite Chips? Is that 2 words? Or do you want @Elite Chips? I need you to tell me what you want in the chat. I'm writing it down now. ELITECHIPZ. Is that right? Do you want at Elite Chips or do you want Elite Space Chips? How do I get you on Discord? How do I get you on Discord? Thanks. I'll give you the link to Discord. Yeah, just my name. Elite Chips. 2 words? I need you to tell me, is it 2 words? I need you to write it as you want it. So is it 2 words? There is the link to Discord, mate. I can onboard you on Discord. Just Elite Chips. Okay, 1 word. You want it as 1 word. All right. So you don't want a capital C. You want it all written as 1 word. Elite Chips. Okay. Lowercase e. That's what you want. Yeah. Elite Chips, ELITECHIPZ, all 1 word, lowercase. That's what you want. Okay, I've got it. Right, as you can see, the Discord is got to start now. I'm a little bit late. I do apologize. I'll be right there. And what was I going to say? Click on the link to go to the extra channel, or it'll do it automatically. I'll see you right there on Discord, and I'll see you on the extra channel as well. And if you want to go and super chat over there, you can do it, and I will see that and add it to the t-shirt as well. All right. Okay, I'm out of here. I'll see you on Discord in 1 minute. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye for now.